as the International Students Recruitment Officer. Welcome to our daily live QA session streamed to our Facebook and other social groups. So I think Fayaz has been here a couple of times. Fayaz here and Varsha Sharma, I think, has also here. So Fayaz, are you here? Are you back?
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, I've been jumping back and forth between work and this meeting.
Yes, Fayaz. Yeah, please go ahead.
All right. I just have a very quick question for you.
Okay.
My question to you is that I have had this job for 4 years, like before even I graduated, and then I moved into knock B when I graduated, and I've been with them for 3 years during the time of my knock B. And I've
Okay.
applied to PR to be in the pool. I've not yet come out of the pool, but I have a job offer elsewhere, which also falls into knock B. Will that be an issue in the future, or like how would that go? How can we proceed from there?
So, it's not really an issue if you've been working for the same company, right? So your work experience, Fayaz, will be calculated from the day you applied for your postgraduate work permit and you started working full time. That will be considered towards your Canadian work experience.
Okay, so I just have to make sure that I have my pay stubs and I have my letter, right?
Yes. So you worked part time while you were a student, and after you finished your graduation, you started the day you submitted your postgraduate work permit, you start your official employment. Okay,
Yes.
so that is when you apply for express entry, when you're uploading the documents, and when you're creating your profile, that is the date what you will indicate. Date of your full-time employment is the date when you applied for your postgraduate work permit and or after you started working full-time.
Yes.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's what I was just making sure that if I switch my job, like my if the offer that I've gotten a new offer for another job, if I switch
Mhm.
over, it shouldn't be an issue for me to
No
switch
issues
over.
at all. Canadian experience can be combination of different employers. If you work 6 months with one employer and later with another employer, no big deal.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, that was my only question.
Okay, Fayaz, take care. Everything is fine.
Yeah, everything's okay. It's nice having to see you again after long.
Sure. I'm here every day from 9 a.m.
Yep, I will jump into your meeting sometime and say hi again. Thank you.
Sure, Fayaz. Take care. Bye.
All right. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Uh, Abhinav, is Varsha able to talk? I asked her a couple of times, but I think she's busy with something else. Okay. Amit Bharadwaj from Winnipeg.
Hi, sir. Very good morning.
Good morning.
Sir, actually, I have a question about right now I'm in Winnipeg. My course is finishing on 10th of September, but I have an ongoing job and that the company is ready to provide me full time and I'm eligible to apply for MPNP through that job.
Okay.
And in this case, it is like that I can apply for the MPNP straight away, staying in Winnipeg. But the scenario is, if I get a job offer from Ontario outside GTA, and if I move there, what will be my PR pathway? After how much time I can apply there, and I will be most likely I will be having 1 year PGWP. So I just wanted to have some solid information about on that.
See,
On
if
that.
you are planning for the PNP programs and if you move away, you will no longer be eligible. One of the requirements for the for these programs is that you should live in these provinces.
Right, sir.
Okay, and
But
if you are working in Ontario and want to apply for Manitoba PNP, that is not going to work out.
no, sir. That I totally understand. I just want to know, like, if I move to Ontario in a full-time job, there what will be my option to apply for PR? How it will work?
So if you move to Ontario, you will apply under the Canadian Experience class.
After 1 year?
After 1 year, and or if your employer is helping you with the OINP, Ontario Immigrant Nominee Program, you can apply through the OINP. It's a bit complex. What is your age, Amit?
My age is 37, sir.
37. See, आपके लिए, I think, looking into those provinces or PNP or Atlantic provinces would be a better option than coming here to Ontario. Kyunki, one, I would advise you to wait for the TR to PR program. There is a new pathway coming up. We don't really know what is going to be the requirement, but it is what, it's a bit confusing. It's not like the TR to PR program, which was previously. Okay. Last year we had a TR to PR program, simplified pathway for immigration to apply for immigration. This year we are expecting something in after the September 8th, 9th of September, I think. But that we will have to wait and see how it is going to work out. Okay. So hold on. I would advise you to stay in Winnipeg. If you have a job out there and look for the opportunities for PNP, that would be good.
Actually, sir, to be very frank, the scenario is the job right now I got in the Winnipeg. That's like basic one, and I have like 12 years of telecommunications experience in India. So I'm getting right the same profile here in Canada, but it's in Ontario, and the salary is also good. So that's where I am confused.
Do you have a 3-year work permit?
So, I have a 1 year. My course is of 1 year. So I'm not sure about if I will get the 3 year or 1 year.
Very difficult. Amit, Amit, where are you from?
I'm from Jaipur, sir.
Jaipur, very few people come from Rajasthan. That's nice.
Right, sir.
Yeah. So Amit, see, the problem is, agar aap 1 year ke program lenge, so you will be eligible. You and apply for a postgraduate work permit. You will only get 1 year, right? So the question is, what happens if the CRS score is very high? You will not get you will not get your ITA. What happens if you lose your job in between? Right? It happens. I'm telling you practical decisions. I have students who lost their jobs. I have students who had health issues. I had students who met with an accident, got sick, they had to leave their job. I had students, there was one student I always remember, Vapi se, Gujarat. His parents met with an accident, he couldn't go.
Okay.
Thankfully, everything was okay, but it's life. They had one student whose father passed away. I had one student who is actually now in Saskatchewan. Thankfully, the TR to PR, the 18-month government gave 18-month extension, but his parents got sick with COVID.
Okay.
Last Saturday, one of our students' father passed away. He was 60. So these are variables which you will never know. So when you limit yourself to 1 year, you are under huge stress. Okay.
Right, sir.
So yeah. So I hope, as a professional, yes, you would get jobs. But again, if anything happens within the 1 year, especially after CRS score, right? Try to score high IELTS and hope for the best and pray that the CRS will drop down. Or there will be specific CEC draws to accommodate what is your CRS score now after 1 year work experience?
Sir, I don't have any one year experience right
after
now.
After 1 year experience, did you calculate it?
Yeah, it will be somewhere around 450.
450 will be tough now. Let's hope it will fall down to 450 if there are any easy draws, but try to work on your English. That is something which will help you. Okay.
Okay, sir. And can I apply, or if I move to Ontario, can I apply for ONIP?
Yes, you can, but you need employment information, employer support. So, my job as the CEO of the company is I do free consultation 3 to 4 hours, but I coordinate with my teams. I have offices in many countries, including India. So we have Alex from my team. Alex is the manager of our immigration team. So if you want to talk to him about this option or OINP, please check the website first, educate yourself. That is very important. And then if you would like to have a consultation, do reach out to him. Okay. info@cipimmigration.com.
Sure, sir.
Okay.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much for your time.
You're welcome, Amit. Take care. Good luck. And are you in a social network, Facebook and WhatsApp groups?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'll just, for all the new people who are not in our network, We have a Facebook group, almost about 50,000 plus people, and there's a Telegram group and WhatsApp group for this intake as well. Please do join. Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Sure.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome. Take care. Abhinav, Varsha can speak. Varsha. I'm like asking for a couple of times now, but she cannot. Okay, let's skip to the next one. So kindly request all the people who have joined the Zoom meeting to post a short message in the Zoom chat, your name and the city you are from, and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Please do not raise hands. Just post a short message and I will follow the order of the messages posted. Okay. Radhika Dasari.
Hello, sir. I hope you're doing well. I'm in Canada currently. So I'm on a study permit right now. I'm doing project management at Lambton College. So my question is regarding the spouse visa. My husband is in India. He's in Hyderabad currently. So he's a personal trainer basically, and he doesn't have pay slips. And then one more thing is he has enough funds in his account, approximately around 10 lakhs in his savings, and then 6 lakhs as FD. And then one
Just
more
give me
thing
a second,
is,
Radhika.
yeah,
Himanshu
yeah,
Paul.
sure.
Himanshu, you are from my CIP, right? Himanshu Paul. Himanshu? Yeah, please go ahead. Yeah, Radhika. So he does not have pay slips, but he has funds. Okay.
Yeah. And one more thing is he got deported from Chicago. He was on visitor visa to US. So that's my major concern. Will it cause a problem while applying for spouse visa? And then I was talking to Mr. Anil and Uma regarding the same. So they suggested me to contact you regarding the same.
So
So
yeah,
most probably.
what happened, Amma? Did he overstay his visa in the US?
No, no, no. Actually, he was carrying his educational documents along. So that is where he got deported.
So okay. So what happened with the education documents?
Actually, he was not supposed to carry them because he's on a visitor visa over there. So that is one issue. He got deported from Chicago.
US is so strict with all this. Every
Yeah,
person coming in, they
yeah,
scrutinize
true.
so
And he
much.
was not aware of it. It was before 5 to 6 years, I suppose. I think in the year
Every day I
2016 or
have
17. Yeah.
every day I have somebody here in the meeting who has been deported from the US. Either F1 visa has been cancelled, H1B has cancelled, or something or other. Every day I have somebody here. So anyway, getting back, Amma, yes, it is an issue. If the person, it has to clearly be explained the reason, right? So if you when your husband was not let into the country, they have given the official documentation. Okay.
Oh, unfortunately, we lost it, sir.
Okay.
It
Well,
was many
okay.
years ago, so we didn't have a
Okay.
plan to Canada also.
Okay. So
So
that's still okay. Amma. See, if he was in the US, overstayed, illegally employed, that is a big issue, right? But
okay,
if he is not allowed, no big deal.
okay,
Okay. Write an explanation letter as to what has happened, and I think it should be fine on that. But still, it is a pain. Any country, if it's not let into the country and sent back, it is a negative mark there.
okay,
Okay. So I hope it works out. I have seen students who are deported getting visas, study visas, spouses also getting. We had a couple of students. I think one of our students recently, I don't want to name him, he had an H1B cancellation and he came here on a study visa to Canada.
okay,
So it depends on what it is. If it is not the issue, illegal employment or some fake documentation, then it should be fine.
okay. So, sir, so can I file my visa through CIP on September 1st? Or do I have to wait for some time and then gather all the documentation, like whatever it is?
It is important to gather the documentation, check to see if there was any dates or any information out there. update Uma madam and ask her to call me and I will check it. Okay.
Okay, sure. It was so nice talking to you. Thank you so
Nice
much.
talking to you, Amma. Okay, sorry. My kids are fighting for the iPad. Sunny, beta, why are you doing it? Close the door, please. Yeah, sorry, just give me a second. Yeah. Took away my son's keyboard and TV remote so that they stay away from the screen. Okay, yeah, sure. I'm gonna be in touch with Radhika and we'll take it forward from there. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Thanks.
Okay. So who is the next one here? After Radhika. B. Banu, are you here, Banu?
Hi, Gautam sir. This is Dana here.
Yes, Banu. How are you, Banu? Banu Prakash. You're from
Yes, sir.
CIP, Banu?
Yes, sir.
Yes, please. Okay, so Sunny, you're disturbing me. No, I'm sorry.
Yeah, no worries, sir. How are you?
I'm good.
Hi, sir.
Oh my
Those
God.
are, sorry
Banu,
to
so,
disturb you.
no problem. Sorry, kids always summer holidays.
that's-
So I can't do anything with them
Yeah.
here. So see the TR to PR program, whatever the new program. We don't really have an update on that, right? How it will be, what are the requirements? This is something which we don't really know.
Yeah, I understand, but I have a small doubt only about the medicals. Do I need to give the medicals again here, or is it fine if I have the medicals from India that will be
Last time it was
continued with?
okay if you had expired medicals and if you
Okay.
were here in Canada.
Oh, that's fine. Because rest of the rest of them I have already done. The CM getting all the PCC and rest of the documents ready.
You're all ready?
They are all ready. Even the IELTS score and rest of them are all ready. But just found out that if one of my friend gave me a small bomb in my head that you need to give your medicals again. So
Medicals, for any immigration, medical is required, but we don't really know when it will be.
okay.
Okay. So make sure that you let's wait for the update. This is going to be a bit of a say hi.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. So this time remember how it is different. Last time there was COVID. Yeah. So this time this is a program which was, if you look at the motion, this is a motion which was motion 44. If you look in, right, it is for all the foreign, it is all for all the temporary residents. Okay, so this was the motion which was put forward by Honorable MP Randeep Sarai. So M44 permanent residency for temporary foreign workers. This is for everybody who are temporarily here in Canada, be it international graduates and so the question is here, if you see, amending eligibility criteria under the immigration programs to give more weightage to significant in Canada work experience. So express entry, what they want, the proposal was to increase the weightage points for Canadian work experience and eligible occupational categories and work experience with various level. So this is not just for international students, but also of other people as well. And they're also about incorporating data on market level, skill shortages, assessing. So express is also changing. Okay. So, and you will also have to consider another big factor, Ukrainians. There are more than 1 lakh Ukrainians now in Canada, and another 1 lakh will come with the ongoing war. So where will they all go?
Yeah,
they do
I
not
understand.
have a refugee program. They are all into this TR to PR program.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
let's see how things will work out. We don't really have, but medical, if you want to do and keep it, it is okay. But I don't think it's at this time it is mandatory.
Okay.
Okay.
Thank
Everything
you, sir.
else fine, Banu?
Yeah, all fine, sir.
Okay, Banu. Yeah, take care, Banu.
Thank you, sir.
Yes. Okay. Nihil,
Yes, sir.
can you give me 10 minutes, please? Can you take over? Who is the next person?
Sure, sir. If
After
you could just
Banu,
give
I
me.
think it was, yeah, let me just say, after Banu, it was Sandeep Kumar Mora from Hyderabad, and then Dinesh Reddy from Andhra Pradesh.
Okay, sir. Fine, sir. Yeah,
Yeah.
fine. Thank you.
Sandeep, I will be just back in about 10 minutes, please. Okay.
Yeah, sure. Sir.
Yes, Sandeep. So, hello.
Yeah, hi.
Yes, so you can definitely ask me your questions until sir, comes back.
Okay. I'm trying to get into Canada with a study visa. I have taken my IELTS, but I got 5.5 in 2 modules, and after that I have taken my Duolingo test. I've written Duolingo test and got 120.
Okay, that is very nice. So, what did you mention about the IELTS score?
I got 5.5 in 2 modules,
Okay,
and
so that
overall
is
6.
definitely, yeah, that is definitely difficult to apply for the visa, right? So you'll have to reappear for the IELTS. Before, based on the Duolingo, yes, we can apply. At least for the admission, it is fine. For the visa, you'll have to have IELTS 6 individual at least, because that is how you'll be able to, apply under SDS category.
Okay. If I wanted to apply in non-SDS category, then
Again, it will be definitely, very risky, because having 5.5 in one module, it is still fine. If you have had good academics in your undergrads, then it is still fine. We have had few approvals, but again, it is always risky if anyone has IELTS score less than 6. For the visa, it gets difficult, right? If it is, if it could be one module 5.5, then it still could be fine. So how many times have you appeared for IELTS so far? Was it the
only
first attempt?
once.
Yes, so
Yes.
there you go. So that is why it is less. See, to be very honest, I myself am 34, right? When I had
Okay.
applied for my student visa, I also got 5.5 in writing for the first time. But later, when I reappear after 2 months, and because initially when we appear for the IELTS for the first time, yes, there will be many things which will be new for us, right? We do not know the expectation of the examiner. So again, for the second time, I did score 7 bands in writing itself.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah,
So
that sounds.
yes, please do consider to reappear for IELTS if you do not want to take any risk at all in the visa, because yes,
Yeah.
having 5.5 in 2 modules, there will be definitely high risk.
Okay, sir. Yeah, I haven't prepared for IELTS. I just give an attempt, but
Yes, so for the Duolingo, yes, definitely based on your Duolingo, you can definitely apply for the admission. For the admission, it will take minimum 4 to 6 weeks, and meanwhile you get your admission. You can start preparing for the IELTS, and within for the admission, it will take 4 to 6 weeks, right? So meanwhile, if you could reappear for the IELTS, so as soon as you get the offer letter from the college and has the IELTS improved score, we can proceed further for the visa as well.
okay, sir. Yeah, I'm thinking to retake after September 15.
Yes, so for now, you may be targeting January intake, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so which
January.
city are you from in India?
I'm from Hyderabad, Telangana.
Okay, yeah, so Gautam sir is from Andhra Pradesh itself, right? So maybe sir will be able to connect with you probably once sir is back, and then he can advise you for the program solution as well. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
just be
sir.
here for the couple of more minutes, and then sir can help you with the next programs.
Yeah, sure, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay. You're
Yeah,
welcome.
thank you.
You're welcome. Yeah, Dinesh. Dinesh,
Yes,
ready?
sir. Yes, sir. I mean,
Yes, Dinesh, how are you?
I'm fine, sir. And
Mhm.
actually, I got two rejections from the course project management and Conestoga College.
Okay, your voice is a bit disturbed, so if you could just adjust your microphone. Mhm.
For the main day,
Dinesh, there seems to be some network issue from your end. Hello. Can you please leave the meeting and rejoin once again because there seems to be some network issue. Okay, next one, I think I can pick any random applicant at this point of time because sir will be back in another 10 minutes. So, Meenakshi Visavelia. Meenakshi?
Yes, sir.
Hi, Meenakshi, how are you?
I'm fine. How are you, sir?
I'm very well. So, which city are you from? Are you from Gujarat as well?
Yes, I am from Gujarat and I live in Surat.
Very nice. હું સુરતથી જ છું. કેમ છો?
Oh, કેમ છો તમે?
એકદમ fine, very nice.
તો સર આપણે ગુજરાતીમાં વાત કરીએ.
Yes, I know. એટલા માટે જ મેં કીધું તમને. No issues.
હા.
Mhm.
તો હું બીએસસી બીએડ સ્ટુડન્ટ છું અને
BSc B.Ed,
સ્ટુડન્ટ
right?
હા અને
Okay.
મારું સ્ટડી કેપ 10 વર્ષનું છે.
Okay.
10
What
years.
is your age?
My age is 32 running.
Okay. And in which year did you complete your B.Ed?
2012. It's a 1 year BEd.
Okay, 2012. So post that, have you been working into industry? Job કરી રહ્યા હતા તમે?
Yes. It's a 9 year experience. And અત્યારે હજુ રનિંગ જ છે. મારી ગવર્મેન્ટ જોબ છે અત્યારે ઇન ટીચિંગ
Very
ફિલ્ડ.
nice. Very nice.
હમ.
Okay. તો હવે તમે પ્લાન કરી રહ્યા છો સ્ટડી માટે?
હા, એકચ્યુઅલી પીઆર માટે પોસિબલ નથી તો મને બેટર વે સ્ટડી લાગે છે અત્યારે.
Yes, absolutely. Because PR માટે તો once a person crosses 30 plus years of age, you will start losing 5 points for each year, right? And again, there are 4 important criteria that one has to fulfill. One is a person must be having a master's degree. Okay, to get maximum points, a person must be having 8,777 in IELTS general test. To get maximum points, must be having 3 years of work experience, and the age should be less than 30 years. Right? So if anyone meets all these 4 criteria, then you will be able to get maximum scores, and જો વધુ સ્કોર હશે તો પછી PR ના ચાન્સીસ સારા થશે. Right? તો તમે IELTS
એટલે
અપિયર કરી?
ના, અત્યારે હું પ્રિપેર કરી રહી છું અત્યારે તો. પ્રિપેરેશન
Okay.
ચાલુ છે મારી અત્યારે.
Very nice.
અને મને બેટર વે તો સ્ટડી જ લાગે છે અત્યારે.
Yes, absolutely. See, I'm 34, okay, married to a baby છે, right? મારી wife અને baby જે છે એ લોકો next month અહીંયા આવી રહ્યા છે. હું પોતે પણ અહીંયા સ્ટુડન્ટ વિઝા પર જ આવ્યો છું. Right, I came here 2 years back. I did my second master's out here. I do have a pharmacy background. I had done my master's in pharmacy back in 2013 in India. Post that, I had 7 years of work experience. I too took the study path to come here because I know it gets difficult. It takes time, and there is no certainty whether you'll be getting your PR soon or not.
યસ સર, અત્યારે આઈએલટીએસ અને પીટી માંથી વધારે બેટર કયું છે? બીએડ
Obviously.
પછી કોર્સ અને કોર્સ રિલેટેડ મારે આઈએલ્સ કરવું જોઈએ કે પીટી કરવું જોઈએ?
Yes, તમારે IELTS જ કરવું જોઈએ, PTE માટે નહીં જતા, because I know, see, many people have this mindset that if they'll appear for PTE, it may be a bit easier for them to score a good score in the PTE. But again, it is just a myth. Again, based on PTE, you will not be able to apply under SDS category, that is student direct stream, right? So visa no risk રહેશે. તો IELTS અપિયર કરવામાં, સ્કોર કરવામાં maybe it may take a time for you, but again સૌથી easy અને legal વસ્તુ કહેવાય ને કે જે વસ્તુ difficult હોય તે હંમેશા સારી હોય.
યસ.
રાઈટ, તો ઘણા લોકોને IELTS નથી નીકળતી પછી એ લોકો PTE માં જતા હોય છે, but again PTE હંમેશા risky હોય છે. Out of 100, I would say maybe 60 to 70% applications would be refused if anybody has appeared for PTE. right? So it is better to have IELTS score and try to score 6, not less than like 6.5 overall, not less than 6 in any modules, which is the ideal expected score for most of the colleges here in Canada.
અને સર એક બીજું કન્ફ્યુઝન છે કે મેં 2014 માં MSc કમ્પ્લીટ કર્યું છે અને ઇન બિટવીન મને મારા થર્ડ સેમમાં જ મને ગવર્મેન્ટ જોબ મળી BSc B.Ed ના બેઝ પર. આફ્ટર ધેટ મેં કોલેજ તો અટેન્ડ એટલી બધી નથી કરી, હું બ્લેક લિસ્ટમાં હતી, પણ તો પણ મેં 1 વીકનું ક્યારેક ક્યારેક સ્કૂલ છોડીને પણ હું કોલેજમાં જતી તો મારી અટેન્ડન્સ થઈ ગઈ ને મને એક્ઝામમાં બેસવા દીધી. તો મારી પાસે MSc છે, MSc ડિગ્રી, અને 8 CGPS છે મારે એમાં, અને B.Ed માં મારા 9 CGPS છે, બેકલોગ્સ નથી કોઈ, અને કન્ટિન્યુ જોબ પણ છે મારી ગવર્મેન્ટ જોબ.
વેરી નાઇસ, પ્રોફાઇલ સારી છે, કોઈ ઇશ્યુ નથી.
આફ્ટર B.Ed હવે મને અહીંયા કોઈ કયો કોર્સ કેનેડામાં હું લઈ શકું? મને અહીંયા હું જેટલાને પૂછું છું બધા મને MBA સજેસ્ટ કરે છે.
આઈ નો અને નહીં કરતા, એવી મિસ્ટેક નહીં કરતા, એ બહુ મોટી ભૂલ થઈ જશે, રાઈટ? તો ઇટ્સ બેટર કે તમારું એજ્યુકેશન ફિલ્ડમાં જ્યારે આટલો બધો એક્સપિરિયન્સ છે, સો ફાર બધી જ વસ્તુ તમારું એજ્યુકેશન વર્ક એક્સપિરિયન્સ બધું ટીચિંગ ફિલ્ડમાં છે, રાઈટ? ઇટ ડઝ નોટ રિયલી મેક એની સેન્સ ટુ ગો ફોર MBA. Right, it's better to go for anything into the teaching field itself, right? તમે અહીંયા આગળ લિંક મેં શેર કરેલી છે ચેટ બોક્સમાં. It is Trinity Western University in Vancouver, in British Columbia. The program is MA in Education Leadership. Okay, અમારા ઘણા બધા સ્ટુડન્ટ છે જે લોકોના આ એક પ્રોગ્રામના બેઝ ઉપર વિઝા આવેલા છે, and this is something that makes sense to the visa officer as well, right? કે તમે so far education teaching field માં તમારું કરિયર બનાવ્યું છે, and now since you do have 5+ years of work experience, it is high time for you to secure a leader level position or a senior level position, right? તો એટલા માટે આ પ્રોગ્રામ ડેફિનેટલી સારો રહેશે.
અને બેન્ડ રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ કેટલી છે આના માટે?
રાઇટિંગમાં ટાર્ગેટ કરવો પડશે 6.5 if possible, but yes, maximum જેટલો સ્કોર વધારે આવશે તેટલો સારો છે. But writingમાં try to target 6.5 because for this particular program sometimes they do expect 6.5 in writing at least. Overall 7 bench, but they would expect writing to be at least 6.5.
Thank you, sir.
હા, તમે અમારા સુરત ઓફિસ પર તમે જઈ આવેલા છો?
હા, એક વખત હું જાનકી મેમને મળેલી છું.
Very nice. So keep in touch with her, and if there is anything that you need our help with, you can feel free to join this meeting. સુરતમાં બહુ બધી એજન્સી છે, right? But see, to be very honest, હું લગભગ બધી જ એજન્સી પર મળીને આવેલો જ્યારે મેં CIP સાથે જોઈન થયો ને એ પહેલા. તો none of the agency were ready to take up my profile. જેવી આપણી એજ 30+ જાય ને એ લોકોને કોઈને ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ નથી હોતો, to be very honest. રાઈટ, એ લોકોને કોનામાં ઇન્ટરેસ્ટ હોય? જે રિસેન્ટ ગ્રેજ્યુએટ હોય, જેમને હમણાં રિસેન્ટલી સ્ટડી કમ્પ્લીટ કરેલું હોય, મોસ્ટલી એન્જિનિયરિંગ બેકગ્રાઉન્ડના સ્ટુડન્ટ્સ હોય, એ લોકોને ઇઝીલી મળી જાય, રાઈટ? તો એ લોકોને મહેનત નહીં કરવી હોય. અગેન મોસ્ટ ઓફ ધી કન્સલ્ટન્સીસ આર સચ who would charge you for the admission or for the visa, right? Wherein we never charge anything for the admission and the visa process until and unless if there is any application fees for the colleges. જે કોલેજની ફીસ હશે તે અમે પે નહીં કરી શકીએ, રાઈટ? બટ અગેન ઘણી કોલેજીસના ફ્રી એપ્લિકેશન્સ પણ હોતા હોય છે, રાઈટ? તો એના માટે પણ અમે કશું અમારા એન્ડથી કોઈ ચાર્જીસ નથી હોતા.
અને સર B.Ed પછી M.Ed માટે ત્યાં કેવી રિક્વાયરમેન્ટ છે? આફ્ટર M.Ed પછી ત્યાં સ્કોપ છે જોબના ને બધા?
યસ, ટીચિંગમાં અહીંયા બહુ સારો સ્કોપ છે. અહીંયા અગર તમે ટીચિંગ ઇવન પાર્ટ ટાઈમમાં પણ તમે ટીચિંગમાં જવા માંગો તમારા ઇન્ડિયાના એક્સપિરિયન્સના બેઝ ઉપર, ડેફિનેટલી મિનિમમ $17 to $20 પર આવરની સેલરી પર તમે પાર્ટ ટાઈમ જોબ કરી શકો ઇનિશિયલી. આગળ જતા અહીંયા આગળ અર્લી ચાઇલ્ડહુડ એજ્યુકેશન કરીને પ્રોગ્રામ હોય છે, રાઈટ? એટ ધીસ પોઈન્ટ ઓફ ટાઈમ યુ શુડન્ટ બી ટેકિંગ ધેટ પ્રોગ્રામ, કેમ કે એ પ્રોગ્રામ જે છે ને તે જે લોકોએ 12th પાસ કરીને કરવા માંગતા હોય ને એ લોકો માટેનો ડિપ્લોમા પ્રોગ્રામ છે. તો તમારે ડિપ્લોમા પ્રોગ્રામ નહીં કરવો જોઈએ, રાઈટ? તમારે કોઈ પણ પોસ્ટ ગ્રેજ્યુએટ પ્રોગ્રામ યા તો માસ્ટર્સ પ્રોગ્રામ કરો તો સૌથી બેસ્ટ. તો એટલા માટે જ બહુ લિમિટેડ ઓપ્શન છે અહીંયા આગળ ટીચિંગ ફિલ્ડમાં કરિયર બનાવવા માટે. વન ઓફ સચ ઓપ્શન ઇઝ Trinity Western University, માસ્ટર્સ ઇન આર્ટ્સ ઇન એજ્યુકેશન લીડરશિપ, રાઈટ? માસ્ટર્સ પ્રોગ્રામ છે, ટીચિંગ રિલેટેડ છે અને યુનિવર્સિટીમાં છે. ઇટ ઇઝ જસ્ટ ધેટ યુ વિલ હેવ ટુ સ્કોર બેટર ઇન IELTS to get eligible to apply.
સર વિઝા રિફ્યુઝલ નો રિસ્ક કેવો રહેશે આમાં?
ડેફિનેટલી હંમેશા 30 એજની ઉપર હોય એટલે રિસ્ક રહેશે જ, no one can deny to that, right? મારું પોતાનું એક વખત વિઝા રિજેક્શન થયેલું, સેકન્ડ ટાઈમમાં મારું એપ્રુવલ થયેલું, રાઈટ? 30 યર્સની એજ હોય એના પછી ડેફિનેટલી રિસ્ક હોય છે, બટ રિસ્ક શું હોય કે તમારો એકેડેમિક પર્સન્ટેજ ઓછા હોય, રાઈટ? તમારા બેચલરમાં માસ્ટરમાં એકેડેમિક પર્સન્ટેજ ઓછા હોય, નંબર ઓફ બેકલોગ્સ તમારા જો વધારે હોય, રાઈટ? તમારી માર્કશીટમાં જો દેખાતું હોય કે તમારે 20+ બેકલોગ્સ હતા, તમે 20+ સબ્જેક્ટ ફરીથી રીઅપિયર કરેલા, તો up to 10 backlogs it should be fine for the admission. Most of the universities and colleges they do accept 5 to 7 backlogs, but up to 10 to 15 backlogs is still fine. But એના પછી વધારે જો backlogs હશે ને તો that is definitely risk. પછી તમારું IELTS સ્કોર જો તમારો સારો હોય, રાઈટ? એમાં જો ઓછો સ્કોર હોય તો obviously weakness કહેવાય. અને most important thing is the program has to be relevant. પ્રોગ્રામ એવો હોવો જોઈએ કે જેના બેઝ ઉપર તમે લોજિકનું પ્રોગ્રેશન બતાવી શકો કે ભાઈ સો ફાર તમે આટલા વર્ષથી તમે ટીચિંગમાં કરિયર બનાવવા માટે તમે એમાં એજ્યુકેશન લીધું, ફોર્મલ એજ્યુકેશન, પછી તમે આટલો તમારો એક્સપિરિયન્સ છે અને હવે તમે ત્યાં સારી કોઈ કોલેજીસમાં, સારી યુનિવર્સિટીમાં તમે સિનિયર લેવલ પર જોબ કરવા માંગો છો, એટલા માટે તમે હાયર એજ્યુકેશન લઈને પછી તમે વાપસ ઇન્ડિયા જતા રહેશો, રાઈટ? તો એ વસ્તુ બતાવવા માટે પ્રોગ્રામ એવો હોવો જોઈએ કે that makes sense. હવે જો તમે અત્યારે MBA કરો તો કઈ રીતે રિલેટ કરી શકશો SOP માં, right? So that is the only important thing. So do appear for your IELTS. Once you do have this score ready, do connect with us, and then we are you can keep in touch with Janki and she can help you with the application.
Okay, sir.
Yes. So are you there in our Facebook group?
Yes, I am in.
Very nice. Yeah, please keep us posted. If you have any question, you can join this meeting as well.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome, Mansi. Meenakshi, yeah, take care. Bye-bye. Okay, next one, let me take Ajay. Ajay?
Hello, sir.
Yes, Ajay, how are you?
Very well, sir. You tell me, how are you?
I'm good too as well so far, thankfully. Thank you.
So, sir,
Yes.
I'm from Delhi. Basically, I'm from Jharkhand, but I'm living in Delhi
Okay.
in a science, sir. So I want to apply for the Canada visa, study visa.
Okay.
So, sir, I wanted to know about the skilled trade courses, sir.
Sorry?
Skilled trade courses like
Okay.
automotive related or electrician related, sir.
So what is your education background?
Sir, I'm graduate in pursuing my master's MBA, but it's a distance education, sir. Not
Okay,
regular.
so what was your bachelor degree?
Bachelor of Arts.
Okay, and you are currently pursuing your MBA.
Yes.
Okay, so what is your age and what has been your work experience so far?
I'm 22 years old and currently I'm working with Axis Bank in insurance department, Max Bank.
Okay. So have you appeared for your IELTS?
No, sir, I'm preparing for it.
Okay. Yes, so about the skill trade programs, yes, there is no direct shortcut, to be very honest. Skill trade programs would be those programs which are mostly into the engineering field,
Okay.
right? Yes, so probably as you mentioned, like engineering into if you could have had background into IT engineering, maybe mechanical engineering, maybe electronics engineering, in that case you can target those programs. But now when you do not have the formal education into it, it would be difficult to get you the visa and admission as well. Because for giving the admission, the college would definitely need that an applicant must be having formal education in that field, right? If you do not have engineering background, how would you apply for the engineering program? Because the college do know that it will be difficult for you to pursue the program.
Okay.
Right? अगर आपका इंडिया में भी अगर आपका कॉमर्स बैकग्राउंड है, लेट्स से, एंड देन अगर आप इंजीनियरिंग में जा सकते हो, क्या कोई कॉलेज एडमिशन देगी आपको? Right, so the same way, but yes, again I would definitely recommend going into HR field. Okay, maybe you can even target marketing. So these two fields can be definitely something that can eventually get you the PR as well, like for example HR, human resource management field is always in demand in Canada. There is always a number of opportunities for the HR because every other person who comes here is an immigrant. and is in a need of a job.
Mm.
Right. So getting into HR, considering your education background, I would definitely advise to do so. And again, for the MBA program, if you are pursuing your MBA already, it will be, it will definitely limit your chances to get visa here, because MBA is considered as a top qualification or the higher degree here in Canada. If anyone has already done MBA, then the visa officer may simply say, what else would you study?
So what will
Right.
be the fees first about the MBA?
For the MBA here in
Approximate.
Canada, yes, it can be around $30,000 to $40,000, and it just depends on the college and the university. Most of the time, if you target top universities would definitely need 4 years of bachelor for any of the master's program. They would also expect applicant must be having 70 percentage as an aggregate percentage. They also expect that person must be having formal education into business or commerce. Right. So for you, there are very limited options because you do not have formal education into business or commerce, right? So, and you do not have 4 years of bachelor, if I'm not wrong. The BA is, I think, 3 years, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes. So Trinity Western University, they do have an MBA program. I do know one of my close friends' brother who, for whom we had applied for the MBA program. He also was from Jharkhand. Okay.
Okay.
Yes. Yeah, he was to stay in Dhanbad, if I'm not wrong. Okay, he was from Dhanbad. So unka bhi visa hua hai. He also has pursued his Bachelor of Arts into that too through distance learning. He did not have any higher education. He was also a recent graduate, and he is also around 22 years of age. Right, so he could successfully get the visa. He has just started his program 2 weeks back.
Okay.
Okay, so yes, there can be a chance, but very limited options for you. But yes, Trinity Western University MBA program can be the best option for you if you want to pursue your MBA here.
So one more thing, sir, can I go for like project management or supply chain? Is it
No,
possible?
no, that would be definitely difficult, because see, when you are proposing that you want to go for such industries specific programs, you should show the relevancy. Right, so if you would have had work experience into supply chain, you can take a chance. Right, if you have had any work experience wherein you were managing individual projects independently, you can go for project management.
Okay.
Right, so that is why I would definitely recommend going for an MBA. Okay, that is which do has a specialization into international business management, HR, marketing. You can take a specialization course from the 3rd semester onwards. But yes, this is certainly the best option.
And the course duration will be 1 year or 2 years?
Sorry,
Course duration, sir?
it will be 2 years. Yeah. For the MBA program, it will be 2 years.
2 years.
Yes.
Also, one more thing I would like to ask you that how can I manage my GIC account? Like, can I use my friend's money to show or open the GIC account?
No,
As
for
you
the
want to help
GIC,
me.
no. No, for the GIC, it has to be applicant's own account. For the tuition fees, it is fine, but for the GIC, it has to be transferred from
Yeah.
applicant's own account.
Okay.
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 Yes, so you can get the amount
So,
transferred
like,
to your bank
no,
account and then
actually,
proceed. Mhm.
okay, yeah, that is the thing I was asking.
Okay, Ajay. So Ajay, are you in contact with any
Okay,
of our
sir. Thank
teammates?
you. No, sir, not yet. This is
Okay,
my
let me
first time.
share. Abhinav, can you share your number, please? Probably you can connect or keep in touch with Abhinav. He works for our Delhi office, and then he can help you ahead with the application process as soon as you have your IELTS score.
Sure, sir.
Ajay is from Gurgaon, kahan se ho aap, Ajay?
From Jharkhand, sir.
Jharkhand se aap. Okay, so be in touch with Abhinav, Ajay, and we'll take it forward. Sorry, I just had to join a meeting with Ukraine. Today is Ukrainian Independence Day, and
yes, that is what I was expecting. You came up with a very good shirt, right? So I thought, is there anything special in Ukraine?
Yes, sorry. Yes, Ajay. So, did you discuss the program, Ajay? Ajay's, what is his stream, Nihilji?
He has done his BA, that is Bachelor of Arts, and he is doing his MBA through correspondence. So I did.
MBA
Yes.
always dilutes your opportunities to study abroad. My advice to all students, please, in general, MBA here in North America, in Europe, people do MBA when they have extensive work experience, and then they decide to go ahead and, for a managerial level. But it doesn't make sense to do MBA when you just finish your work experience, education, and then going for an MBA. It doesn't add much value, unfortunately. So anyway, and what is your work experience anyway, Apka?
Sir, I have 1 year of experience in banking sector. I'm working with Axis Bank.
You're in the banking sector.
Yes, sir.
That's very interesting. And what is your position?
Sir, I'm working for Max Classic, the relationship associate.
Okay, and how do you see your future?
I need to get into the banking only, sir. So,
okay. Yahan pe, there is like if you're looking, you can, what is your age, Ajay, Aapka?
22, sir.
22, very good. Okay, there are many programs. If you're in the banking sector, there's financial planning is a very good program. Centennial College, May, very few institutions offer May intake. Okay, and they have financial planning. Let me show you financial planning. Did you check this program, financial planning, Ajay?
No, sir.
No, what have you checked until now?
Not much, sir, but little I have discussed. I have searched about this program.
You have not checked in any programs as of now?
Not yet, sir. I'm
There's a
just
lot of
watching the
background
YouTube
noise
video.
out there, Ajay. Is it आपका background noise है वहाँ पे? आप बाहर हो, Ajay?
No, sir.
Yeah, there's some background noise coming in as of traffic. But so, what do you know about Canada? Like, what have you researched? Which institutions, which programs have you researched anything, or this is very, very much new for you?
Sir, I'm very much new from it, so I'm just watching the YouTube video. That's it. And,
okay, you just okay.
Yes, sir.
So in Canada, यहाँ पे देखिएगा, there are two options. Okay, one is masters, but again, technical masters in Canada. There are so big difference in Canada is Canada has very limited institutions. There are hardly about 50 colleges and 50 universities, and admissions, especially if you're looking into Toronto area, are competitive. And universities require a 4 years. Most universities require a 4 years bachelor's. So what is your bachelor's stream? BA, what is your major in BA? Your voice is breaking, Ajay.
Sir,
what is your
simple Bachelor of Arts? That's it, sir. Nothing.
That's it, right? Okay. And how many years of experience in banking do you have?
Sir, 1 year.
Only 1 year. Okay, that's good. And which intake are you planning? Are you planning for May or September 23?
Sir, May.
May intake. Okay. So if you are interested in May intake, let me share you this link. Centennial College financial planning. Many institutions offer, but May intake is a very limited intake. Not many colleges actually offer programs for May intake. So if you look into this financial planning Centennial College, they have they are offered in May intake here. Okay, so this is financial planning. It's very good opportunities in the banking sector here. Okay, this is like you can check in financial planning and you'll see many options. Okay, start with that. Yeah, so institutions start 8 to 10 months before the start date. So Toronto mein jo institutions hai, for example, Seneca, Humber, George Brown, they start 8 to 10 months before the start date.
Okay.
Okay, so go ahead, be in touch with Abhinav. Abhinav has shared, and I think Nihilji might have also shared, but I'll share our social media groups here. So please reach out and be in touch. Okay.
Okay, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Yeah. Take care, Ajay. So who is after Ajay? Let me just see. I think Dinesh Reddy has been talked to, and Sandeep, Dinesh, Varsha, I think has talked. Himanshu Paul. Himanshu, are you here, Himanshu?
Yeah, hi sir.
Yes, Himanshu.
Yeah, sir. So this is a very मतलब एक ही query है मेरे को जैसे PPRI. The thing is कि जो Blue Dart is going to receive a passport, going to pick the passport. तो हमारा जो area है वहाँ पे Blue Dart service नहीं है. So is it possible अगर मैं मतलब जो pickup address है और receive address different हो सकता है?
Pickup. Oh, I think you should. My India team looks more into these stuff, Betty. Abhinav.
Okay.
Abhinav. आप
Hello,
दिल्ली
sir.
जो yeah, Abhinav, sorry, question to you about this pickup. So Himanshu is asking, can the pickup address be one and the delivery address of the passport be different?
Yes, sir. For the PPR stamping, visa
Yes, for
stamping.
PPR. For PPR.
Yes,
Sir,
yes, it can be different.
या मीन्स कि अगर मैंने कोई पिकअप एड्रेस डिफरेंट दिया और जो मुझे रिसीव करना है पासपोर्ट उसका एड्रेस और टाइम मैं अपने अकॉर्डिंग चूज कर सकती हूँ.
जो पिकअप होएगा ना ब्लू डॉट वाले वो आपको बोलते हैं मेल आएगा तो वो अपनी मर्जी से आएंगे. आप खुद जाके दे सकते हो वहाँ पे VFS ऑफिस में.
It's far away from my home, right? So Blue Dart will come to pick the passport. My query
Yes,
is
so you can do that.
yeah. So the next question है कि जो मैंने एड्रेस दिया है नेक्स्ट डे मैं ऑफिस में हूँ तो मैं अगर मैंने पिकअप एड्रेस अपना घर का दिया है तो जो रिसीविंग एड्रेस मैं अपने ऑफिस का दे सकती हूँ.
Yes, yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you so much.
Okay, but be careful, Betty. If office, if it is a big company, corporate, and you might actually, you might actually don't make sure that you don't lose it.
Okay. So I will.
घर पे ही it is always safe क्योंकि it is your place, but if it is a corporate, right, it might be a bit of a pain. Okay, be careful with that.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you so much.
Okay, Betty, where are you from, Betty? Which city are you from, Himanshu?
Sir, we talked yesterday. Remember, I'm in Canada only. My spouse visa.
Oh, you are our Himanshu.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Yeah. Thank you so much.
I'm so happy. See, I didn't see Sky in. I'm so happy that you're finally, your husband. You'll get to see your family.
Yeah, exactly. So बस वही थोड़ा इशू हो रहा था क्योंकि हमारे एरिया में वो ब्लू डार्ट नहीं आता तो मतलब एड्रेस तो मैं दे दूंगी लेकिन मे बी जब वो रिसीव करना है मे बी दैट टाइम दैट पर्सन विल बी इन ऑफिस एंड वो मतलब उसको कॉल करके अगर बोले कि तुम मुझे ऑफिस में पकड़ा दो तो दैट I'm just wondering about that.
Check. Also call the local Blue Dart as well. आपके local में भी just have your husband connect with you.
Okay, sure, sir. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. We have so many approvals in the last 2 weeks. I think we've had more than 15 to 20 spouse open work permit approvals.
Yeah, and the result came within 1.5 months only.
Exactly. We've had even in 4 weeks also we are getting now. So IRC comes up, they are pushing in, and I'm glad that it is working out.
Yeah, exactly. Thank you so much, sir.
You're welcome, Vicky. And make sure you post your timelines, please, in a Facebook so that other people will also see the
sure, sir. I will.
Yeah. Okay. Please post your timelines, Betty. That is very important.
Yeah. Sure. I will.
Okay, Betty. Take care, Himanshu. Bye.
Take care.
Bye.
So, hi, sir. This is Sandeep.
Yeah, Sandeep. Yes, Sandeep. Sandeep, okay, you're back, right? You were actually you talked to Nihilji and you're here.
Yes, sir. He said like I can connect with you. So yes, I spoken with you some 15 days back, I guess. As I got a 5.5 in couple of modules, and I have again taken my Duolingo. I got 120 in Duolingo.
That is very good for the Duolingo to start with, but how about your see, Duolingo is okay for admission, Sandeep.
Yes,
Okay.
yes.
But for visa, you still have to have a valid IELTS, at least 6 in all bands.
Yes, sir. I'll try. I mean, I'm planning to take it after September 15th. I wanted to prepare it well and take it again.
Okay, but again, remember, visa processing time is 16 to 90 days. So we have to make sure that you get your IELTS so that we can submit your application.
Yes, sir. I even haven't applied for this colleges. So I've seen like Fleming College is open for post-graduation, this thing.
So what is your bachelor stream, Sandeep? Remind me, please.
BTech IT.
BTech IT percentage?
66%.
66%. BTech IT, 66%. Any backlogs, Sandeep?
5 backlogs.
Not bad. And what is your current job?
I'm working as an Oracle Labs DBA, database administrator, from last 7.5 years.
Database administrator. And what is your age, Sandeep?
31.
31. Okay. Sandeep, see, Monaco, Fleming College programs, they are business programs out there. Okay. They have business programs in Fleming College. They don't have IT programs. You have to look into technical programs would have better prospects for you, unless you want to go for a generic program like project management.
Yes, sir. Then, I mean, I'm thinking about that too. I mean, I'm confident in working in IT side, but no, I'm not much confident about reading project management subjects and working.
I wouldn't advise project management unless it is a last, it is the last option. Other than that, I wouldn't advise.
Yes, yeah, I want suggestion that can I apply? Is there any openings or is there any opportunity to apply in any college now?
For which program? Any specific technology you're interested in, Sandeep?
I'm interested in cloud computing and all artificial intelligence and any development programs. I mean, technical side.
Durham College, I can try in Durham College. Just give me a second. Yeah, Durham College, they have a 1-year program in artificial intelligence. Okay. And Georgian College, not the best of the location, but if you are very desperate for this, we could do it. So Durham College, let me share you this link. I can definitely check in here, but they might not accept 5 years gap after studies. Okay. So this is one. And you can also look into Durham College and Georgian College also has artificial intelligence. Who is your CIP manager? Who are you in touch with, Sandeep?
I've spoken with Anil sir and Rohan also.
You're from Hyderabad?
Yes, I'm from Hyderabad.
Okay, be in touch with Hyderabad. So these two programs, check these two programs if you're interested in. Okay. So program curriculum is very interesting. Look at these two programs if you're interested. Georgian, unfortunately, they require 125.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, sir. I'll look into it. And I've even seen like this New York Institute of Technology.
Very competitive. It is very good, but an NYIT or any master's program in BC is a big advantage because students can apply for BCPMP without work, a Canadian work experience. You can apply for PR if you are from science STEM background. However, the problem is these are very competitive. You have 66% and 5 backlogs, and these programs close very early. They are now closing for May.
Okay.
So can you give me a number, Sandeep? Let me just put a note to Rohan and Sandeep sir. Can you just type your number?
Yeah, sure.
I think I have copied the email, right? What will you do here is print a slide this way. See, you are at work, Sandeep. There's a meeting going on for you.
Yes, sir. I'm in work. I'm in evening shift. My director is asking something. I shared in chat room.
Okay.
Just create the 161 name. Okay, not put on the and tell that this will put on this because those changes are not accepted. Yeah. So you can just keep the name saying that supporting suggested again, but they were not incorporated. It will happen that these are not very for longer time. Okay. So next week, and you have a chance to talk to Avengers.
Okay. I'll put a note to Sandeep sir, and we'll take it forward from there.
Yeah, sure.
So check these 2 programs, Sandeep, and can you get back today?
Today, now it is 10
I'll still be
PM.
here for another 1.5 to 2 hours if you have. If not, we can connect tomorrow.
Yeah, sure, sir. I'll try to connect today itself.
Okay, Sandeep.
Yeah, thanks a lot, sir.
You're welcome. Yeah. I just put a note to Anil sir with your number. Okay.
Yes.
And good luck with your IELTS. Very important.
Yes, sir.
Sure. Okay, then. Yeah. Take care.
Yeah, thank you, sir.
Yeah, who is the next person after Sandeep? Matthew, I think, sorry, Ajay Kumar and Maxi, sorry, Dinesh. Matthew from Delhi. Matthew, are you here, Matthew?
Hello. Hi,
Yes.
Gautam sir. Yeah.
Hello, Matthew.
I hope you're doing well. So,
I'm good, Matthew. All good. You're still waiting for the decision, Matthew?
yeah, that's the part. Little bit kind of a bit of concern. It's been almost 100 days. So usually I was like, sorry.
You should anytime you should be receiving now.
So like I'm not sure like what's the I don't know why is it happening, because I can see I have known people who have applied after me. Like, is there something that I'm missing, or should I
No,
follow
it's
up
nothing to do. There are other people as well who are waiting. And in fact, there's one person who's been waiting for almost 180 days. So sometimes IRCC timelines are not consistent. Okay.
So okay. I don't mind waiting. My only concern is I got my admission for Conestoga College Kitchener downtown campus.
Which program, Maxim?
It's ITB, Information Technology Business Analysis.
We have to defer it to the next intake, unfortunately. There's no option.
Like there can't be a case when like if I receive it like within like till like the 31st of August, I can make it like you can just like what are the chances, like you're saying like you have to go for deferral, like any.
You have to go to deferral kyunki see, even if it takes about 1 week at least to get the passport, right?
Okay.
Yeah, so we can wait till probably another 3 to 4 days, and uske baad it will be a bit of a pain. What I advise you is, आप एक बार college को email करके पूछो आप what is the last date to register. Usually, for some programs, college will give the first 10 days to register.
Okay, so the thing is, I had mailed already to my college that I'm still awaiting my visa decision. So they told me like prior, they didn't write me like when I have to reach. They said you need to get a visa approval before your college starts. So my college for my course starts at 6th of September. So I was thinking if I get a decision before 6th of August. So once I have that approved decision, will that help? Like accordingly, then I can ask for a extension, right? In that case,
There's
if
no
I have before the
extension. Yeah, see, extension is only possible for the first, in very, in very limited cases, extension is possible for a week, not more than that. So if the classes start on 6th, the first 5 working days is usually what they can. So it's hardly till 12th of September. How long does it, how long does it take to get the passport for visa stamping? Abhinav?
Abhinav is not there, selection.
Abhinav left Sohan. Okay. Yeah, I think it will take at least 1 week. Okay. So matching will be difficult.
Okay, so my second question then, if I like right now go for a deferral, again I have to arrange all the finances, which I had shown, like reapply for the visa, right? According first I have to get a LOA from the college.
Yes,
right?
you don't have to reapply. The application is already in process. You just have to upload new acceptance letter. You have to submit a deferral request to Conestoga. It will take time, and you'll have to submit a new acceptance letter.
Okay, so then after like when I get the new letter of acceptance from the college, then I have to reapply for the visa again, or should I just need to wait for the decision which I have already applied for?
So basically, it's usually IRCC, even if it is late, it's a bit of a painful part now, Matthew. One, next intake ITBA seat availability is only when there are seats available.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. So they might give it for January if seats become available, or they might issue for May.
Okay. So what if there's a chance, this approval comes after the date of my college, after the 6th of, or else after I apply for deferral. So in that case, will that visa hold any validity? Like, will that be a valid visa?
Once you get your visa, it is valid. So the visa sticker in your passport, Matthew, is for you to enter Canada anytime during that period. So if it is, for example, valid from 15th of September for another 2 years, you can travel to Canada on the same visa within the next 2 years of the validity. And when you enter Canada, based on your acceptance letter, the officer will give the study permit with the new dates.
Okay, so the dates will
Or
start.
even if the officer does not give, you can still apply for extension here in Canada.
Okay, okay.
Okay.
So my the other question was, so what if that's one case, where like if I get an approval. So if that's not the case, I don't get an approval, I would have to reapply again for the visa application. And what if again it takes like similar situation which I am facing right now, it
You
happens
mean
again for the
refusal?
like after I receive an refusal, if I reapply again, like if I defer and go for the next intake, and like we can just for now we can consider if I get for the intake for the January intake.
You will again
So in
have to
that
defer.
case,
You will again have to defer if you don't get a decision for the January in time.
so the thing is, I read from the deferral policy and in that it's mentioned that you can only defer once. So in that case, I would have to start a new application altogether for the next to next deferral.
Well, in that case, defer to May intake. Let's wait for 1 week, Matthew, and then decide. Okay.
Okay. Because the thing is, I'm a bit concerned because I'm not able to plan anything because I'm still awaiting on this portion. I can't commit.
It's a very difficult situation. As of now,
Yeah.
let's wait for this week, and next week make a decision. If you are worried about getting a delay, then go for May intake.
Okay. So just okay. Okay, so I have heard from people they don't really recommend the May intake. Say the major intakes are the September.
Not really
and
wrong.
the
I don't know where all this wrong information is coming from.
I don't know.
May is actually the best intake for international students. The weather is perfect. Summer, a lot of students get worried even when people come, especially in January intake. I have seen students crying because this is the first time they have experienced winter with snow.
Okay.
So May is the best intake to come. Very limited programs, but if it is possible, then May is good.
Okay, so in that case, if I go for a May intake and I get my visa approved, the one which I'm waiting for right now, so I can take that up during the time for my May intake, right? When I'm eligible, I guess 1 month prior to the classes start, I can travel, and at that time I can use the same visa, right, to travel at that time. Or would I have my concern is the months which are passing by, because the date which was because initially when I started the submission, it was as per the September intake, right? So will that be a gap, a concern? You told me that it's something we can apply for an extension. Is that a process? That's a what's the chances of getting an extension? Is it the same process which we are following over here? We have to wait, and I don't want it to hamper in any way. I hope you're getting me where I'm trying to get at.
Matthew, I don't understand, to be honest. See, we have a simple problem here. One, we don't have a decision. So now, do you want to defer to January intake or May intake? Okay, so if you're worried about the same delay, then defer to the May intake. You will have sufficient time to wait for the decision. And most likely it is going to be May intake because January intake is already filled. Unless there are cancellations, people do not pay the tuition fee, some seats reopen, January intake is going to be difficult. Okay, so one, let's not worry now today. Let's wait for another. Your decision is pending any day. So let's wait till the last minute when it is required to defer, and then we'll take it forward.
Okay.
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 So let's wait till next week. Yeah, let's wait till next week, and then we'll sit down and then we'll decide kya karna hai aage jaake.
Okay. So just one last question. There is no chance of classes, being online for any.
No, it is already confirmed. It is no online classes. It has to be in person.
Okay. Okay. Okay then. So I guess I'll just have to wait for a few more days, and we'll get back to you then accordingly.
Okay. Sure. Then take care.
Yeah.
Hold on. Be positive, and I hope things will come up. Okay.
Yeah, fingers crossed. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much for your words, for your time.
You're
Take care.
welcome, Matthew. Take care. Be in touch with Abhinav, Matthew, and take care, okay?
Yeah, definitely. So, thank you.
Yeah. Just give me a second. I see a person here from Ukraine. Anna, you there? Анна или Юля? Юлечка.
Добрий день.
Добрий день.
У вас дуже гарна вишиванка. У мене все добре.
Це добре.
Так. Я сьогодні просто в жовтенькій футболочці буду. У мене все добре. Вже закінчую сезон офіціанткою на ферм-резорті. Підзбирала грошей. Знайшла роботу асистента вчителя, тільки маю далі проблему з аплікацією своєї сестри. Нам з 10 травня не приходила жодна інша відповідь. Може її аплікація якось забанена?
Ніяк, не переживай. Зараз я не бачу ні одного відмову. Це ж не колись.
Я розумію, але от ми подали, що ми знайшли людину, яка готова бути як опікуном моєї сестри в Канаді, і після цього нам не приходила жодна відповідь. А це вже пройшло, це ми як подавали в травні, то вже 3 місяці пройшло.
Окей, нічого страшного. Будут, есть люди, да, чекают 3 месяца уже, 4 месяца. Окей?
То далі чекати. Я думала, що 3 місяці то вже трохи довго.
Нічого, все буде добре, получимось, не переживай. Окей?
А можу я якось ще раз, тобто як такого, щоб був якийсь тіньовий бан?
Ніяк, никакой бан немає, нічого сестру не зробила, ти нічого не нарушала, поэтому не буде бан, не видумывай, все буде добре.
Добренько. То якраз єдине за то і під'єднувалася сюди. Бо в мене все виходить, що все добре, а з сестрою ніяк не можемо вийти хоча б на щось. А це вже починається навчальний рік.
Терпіння, навчальний рік можна тут в Канаду поступити в будь-яке время, так що не хвилюйся, все буде добре. Окей?
Добре, дуже дякую. Ще раз, у вас дуже гарна вишиванка, гарного вам дня.
Дуже дякую, так. Добре.
Па-па, до побачення.
Пока. Анна? I'm sorry, yeah. So who was the next one? I spoke to Matthew and then Meenakshi. I think Meenakshi is not here. Ajay, are you here, Ajay? I just spoke to Ajay as well. Matthew, I just spoke to him. Poonam Sood. Poonam, are you here, Poonam?
Yes, sir. I'm here. Hello, sir.
Yeah, hello, Poonam. I think you were there yesterday as well, right, Poonam?
Yes, sir. But I couldn't hear your voice clearly. So that time I left the meeting. And we had a talk a couple of weeks ago. And my reference was Pathway, as you remember.
Okay. Yes.
Sir, recently I get my IELTS bands result 6.5 overall, not less than 6. And as I mentioned to you about my case through just Kiran ma'am, as you know.
To be honest, I talked to so many people, I don't remember, Poonam. Anything you wanted to ask me today?
Yes, sir. Sir, actually, you recommended me about the course of business administration, like which course was? Business administration.
Okay, what Aapka age? What is your age, Poonam? Sorry.
Sir, yes, 36. And
36.
I have.
What is your current?
सर मैं करंटली जॉब कर रही हूँ फैक्ट्री में. आपको मैंने बताया था, एक्सपीरियंस मैंने शो किया था. टीचर हूँ बेसिकली, बट मेरा इसी ईयर वीज़ा refusal.
ओके, आपका किसी ने
हाँ,
रिफ्यूजल हुआ आपका, आप
yes,
प्राइवेट
yes,
स्कूल में आपसे they don't want to give you a reference letter, so आप you went through some sub agent, they came up with some.
yes,
Okay.
yes. हम्म,
So
So,
what is happening with your experience? Remember, Poonam,
हम्म,
आपका work experience should be relevant to your current, the program choice should be relevant to your current job and future career prospects. So what is your current job?
sir, current job is teacher, but I mentioned
Officially, tell me officially what is your
official current, sir, administration as an admin in factory, outlet factory as well, till 2011 to now.
See, and what program did you apply previously?
सर आपने मुझे बोला था बिजनेस में ही बोला था सर, कोई कोर्स था।
आपने किस प्रोग्राम के लिए अप्लाई किए थे पूनम?
नहीं सर, अभी तो कुछ भी नहीं किया, अभी तो आईएलटीएस का रिजल्ट आया।
हाँ, okay, I might have confused with another applicant. There was one applicant who was refused. Okay.
मेरा सर विजिटर वीजा रिफ्यूज हुआ था इस ईयर में, मार्च अप्रैल में, मैंने आपको बताया था।
आप विजिटर वीजा के लिए अप्लाई किए थे?
हाँ, वो मेरा रिफ्यूजल हो गया था, विद फैमिली के साथ था, मेरे 2 बच्चे हैं, आपको बताया था, 10 years old मेरी बेटी है और 3 years old माय सन। सो अभी मैंने अपना आईएलटीएस क्लियर हो गया है सर, 6.5 है, नॉट लेस देन 6, और आपने मुझे बिजनेस एडमिनिस्ट्रेशन सर, उनका लोन का काम है, मतलब कि उनका बैंकिंग के साथ है।
बैंकिंग के साथ काम है उनका। Yeah, so see, आपकी situation में पूनम, one, you are working as a teacher, and if you have official work experience in teaching, you can go for program MEd in Trinity Western University. Okay.
Actually, sir, as विजिटर वीजा में जो मैंने एक्सपीरियंस शो किया है, जो मेरा वर्क प्रेजेंटली, तो वो तो मैंने एडमिन का ही शो कर दिया ना, तो वो मैं अब कर ही नहीं सकती। और